that man makes money.
Man make money. Money. He said, little bitty baby girl.
He did say that, LD.
Little bitty baby girl.
That man made electrolytes.
Yeah, we've been gone a little bitty baby 2 weeks. Sorry. Welcome.
It's been that long?
It's been that long. Well, we were at Trump's inauguration, so
We went.
we got stuck with the crowd. We got lost in the crowd that wasn't
Yeah,
there.
the soul food places were crowded.
Yeah, and we were helping Ben's Chili take off the mural of
Ben's Chili.
Yeah, they took the mural off, painted over Cosby and
They did that.
and Obama, and so they're going to put a new mural in there.
New mural in there.
So it looks like, I think, as you can see,
John Lemon.
John Lemon is missing in action. I hear he hasn't been at the
I heard.
the Marv show for 2 weeks. Last time I saw him was a couple weeks ago. He got mad at me.
Got mad at you.
Well, I don't know. It felt like he got mad. I was doing the
was
the
paternal?
Comedy Union, and
You were good?
no, yeah, I was good the first show.
you
And then the
said no
second
the
show,
first
no,
time.
I was good the first show. And then the second show, the ends asked me to host because Dan and Green had to leave, and I said
Okay.
it was a younger crowd, and I was like, no, let Memphis Will or someone else.
For what?
And see, Jeff had that same attitude, like, what
Right.
you doing? Give it, And I was like, well, man, I'm good. I want to get home.
Okay.
So I just wanted to do my set and
I
get
got
home.
you. I got you.
So I wasn't there trying to be famous.
I'm with you.
And it seemed like he had a little attitude. He'll tell you no. But I felt like, you can feel when people have an attitude towards you.
Because I had the same response, so I feel that energy.
Yeah, I mean, you could feel it, especially when you reach a certain age.
Correct.
When you're young,
All over the place.
Yeah, you don't know. But when you're older, you're more mature, you can tell when somebody's like not happy with your decision,
Perturbed.
even though it was your decision.
Correct.
And
Right.
I was telling Code 3, I think he mad at me. And so, and you know what men do when another man's mad at him.
They do, LD.
We don't reach out. I mean, that's on you. We don't reach out. We don't.
Women do.
Women do. Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong? What did I do? Men don't. I mean, maybe some women do, some don't. Maybe some men do. But I was like, I'll see him.
Well, it's regional.
I figured I'd see him, and we'll,
Hug.
No, we're like, what's up? Men just move on. Yes, you have something to say?
I would say, does it bother you though?
Yeah.
No, because it doesn't bother me.
Or
'Cause
you're
I'm
not taking it personal?
No, because I'm aware.
Right.
I'm aware of who I am. So
And plus, he might be going through something, and
that had nothing to do with
Right.
it was my decision not to go on, and that was
You messed his day up, so it's on you.
I mean, you can't carry somebody else's attitude with you. You learn that in marriage. That's
Good point, LD.
she upset, so she upset. Now, when you first get married, you all into her being upset, him being upset, and you trying to fix it. And that's the first thing you learn as a man.
Now, okay, this point here. So when you say you're trying to fix it, the day you tired of fixing it, does she change as well? Because you're not coming to that.
Well, first she has to go through why you're not trying to fix it.
That's something. Yeah.
Because they're aware of you trying to fix it, and that's when they get to play the game.
Correct.
They get to play the should I let him fix it or pretend like, because she already knows. I mean, women are smart and
Right,
powerful.
right.
They already know.
Right.
They can get together. Millions of them get together in March.
I went.
Yeah. So I mean, so they know. We're all aware as humans what's going on with other human beings, especially if you lived enough. So
Right.
you just move on because you have other things on the plate, especially if you have kids.
Family.
Yeah, you got things you got to do with them. So, that's why, young relationships, that's why they can go all crazy. You don't love me and all that and be too emotional.
Okay, here's the situation then. Okay, a guy who is married, at what point does he, if, the mother-in-law are there not getting along or something happened at a family holiday or something, how do you mend those fences
Well, it depends on how you go into it.
as a guy?
Now, if you're a guy and it's a family event at your home and you're a breadwinner and you're taking care of things, you go in with a stronger position. Now, if you're in it and you're in a weaker position where she's running stuff and they know that you don't really have a good job and and she pays the bills and all that, then you can't really flex. If they know you're on drugs and if they know your weaknesses, then they call that out and they act accordingly.
Okay, now saying that situation happened at her family's house. Now he's the breadwinner. He got his own situation. Does he allow the mother-in-law to come there so he can get her back?
It depends on what's needed in the marriage. If he knows his wife is cool, and they're on a good path, then he knows that she's dealing with something with her mom.
Okay.
Normally, that's in-house.
what it is.
Yeah, that ain't had nothing to do with me. If I wasn't here, y'all still would be going through those problems.
Correct.
I'm just a catalyst for her to light the match. And I'm going to light the match, and you're the fuse, and something's going to happen. So that has nothing to do with you. If you're consistent with who you are, which is I've learned, and you learn that as you get older, hopefully, that you just have to be consistent with who you are and who you decide to
just
love.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, because that's what people look for. You're consistent. Then they can't really pick at it. Because
I understand that.
After a while, they got to look in the mirror.
Okay, but at what point does the guy stick his neck out for love? At what point? Because it can't get chopped off.
You don't. That's the whole thing. You don't stick your neck out. You walk the whole body in.
Okay.
That's called being all in.
Good point.
I'm not sticking my head out. I'm not going to get it chopped off or my finger or get burned. I'm walking full in. So I'm fully armored.
Okay.
With I love you. I care for you.
And that's
if that's not enough for you, you'll show me. And then I get to make a decision to move on.
Correct.
And that's a lot of times we don't make the decision. We stay in it because we're getting something
that's fear.
Yeah, and that's the thing that a lot of times we end up with the same type of woman or the same type of man because we don't want to go outside the box.
Repeating the circle.
Yeah, we're comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with him yelling at me, as the woman would say, or him putting his hands on me. I can adjust to that faster than I can adjust to someone truly loving me.
Okay, now, in that facet, you have a man who's never hit a woman and then a woman who has been hit and she still has that baggage. How do you deal with it?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you as a man she's going to challenge you and push those and see if she can push those buttons.
Okay.
Now, hopefully you don't even have those buttons there.
Right.
So she's really pushing that
So
air.
she's on her own circle.
Right, and then she's going to get frustrated and start going crazy. That's when you're like, what's wrong with you? That's why you end up saying things like, you're a trip. You tripping. What are you tripping on?
Right.
Certain things you say, or you say to your boy, yo, man, I don't know what's wrong with her. And then her family members or people close to her will tell you, man, that's just how she is. She's just been like that forever.
Right.
She's always been like
So when you get that news, what do? Do you roll it up and get out of there?
Then you got to make this choice. You got to sit her down and say, listen, I love you. Now, we're going to try to work through this.
Right.
But you got maybe a couple more times to come at me like that, to where you're embarrassing me in public, you're getting loud, you're trying to cause a scene. You want it to be an issue.
All the time.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you an issue. Right. I remember one girl telling me that something's wrong with you. You don't argue. Every relationship they argue.
Wow.
Okay, you tripping.
She's programmed for
We
that.
might not get along or agree with something, but I'm not going to sit here and fight and argue and have a crazy fight with you. That's why they got Sports Center.
Women hate that.
I mean, that's why they got another 48,
hate that.
Other 48, Cops. That's why they have cable TV.
Snap.
I'm sure the person that came up with cable TV was a married man or a married woman. And they was like, I need another channel.
Well, that's how the phones got started.
Right.
Because women had to talk.
Right.
I got to get her a phone.
Right. And remind me to mention something about this whole Facebook stuff because these people just, oh, my God.
What's wrong? What are you perturbed about now?
It's just we're doing too much.
What's the new?
The newest thing
What's the newest thing?
People, okay.
Take your time.
I know.
You better be offensive?
Yes. People pass and they lose loved ones. But if you lose a loved one, you should not put it right on Facebook and say, hey, my dad just died.
Don't do that?
I think you got other things to do before you put it on Facebook.
Taking care of the business at hand.
The live people. Taking care of the live people.
Okay.
The people that are alive.
Yeah.
The people who are around you. Or more so, take care of yourself. But why would you I don't understand how. I could see if you say, hey, last week my father passed and this is where I am. Hey, guys.
Take some time to deal with it.
Right. This just happened. My dad, you won't believe my dad just died. And you go right to Facebook?
Yeah.
You go right to Facebook? I want to say, if I was that kind of person, so? I do.
Do it.
Say, so? Get over it, Didn't you see it coming? So it's just too, why?
But I'll say, is what you're saying as a response, is that inappropriate?
Oh, totally inappropriate. I wouldn't do it.
About just for discussion, but we got to still go on with life. So can you come back and still laugh at that at one particular point in time?
I say that to myself,
right.
Like, so I just scroll right past them, so, or give me an amen. But it's just too quick.
I have something worse than that's
Fact,
been going
Frida.
on.
What?
Is that recently there's been people
committing suicide.
committing suicide live on Facebook.
Right. Now, my question is, when they do that, do they lose data afterwards? I'm sorry, that's not right.
What do you? I mean, wow.
Hey, man, the world is just in a state of
confusion.
Being so self-absorbed that's how much attention you want. And God forbid.
And the biggest attention whore is Donald Trump.
Right, but here's the one thing about it. He will not commit suicide.
Yeah. Well,
that's the thing. It's something going on. It's something going on. Like my muse would say. My muse, she's always a conspiracy theorist. That is something that they're eating. It's in the food. She's always like, it's what these
GMO.
The food and
what,
something
the
else.
Kids?
Yeah, and just the people in general about what the medicine,
going crazy.
The medicine and
that's number one.
The waves, the wireless.
Yes,
cell phones.
She would say it's the medicine. She's big
satellites, and that's what I think. The food and the microwaves are.
Her thing is the meds and people.
It's the medicine. Yeah,
there's nobody. When we were growing up, we had to deal with real stuff. Now, mind you, I'm sure we had depression. I'm still people, but you had live people to pull you out and maybe rub your head or tell you it's going to be a better day that you trusted. Yeah. Now there's nobody there. If you're reaching out on Facebook that I need prayer warriors, that means you don't have prayer warriors that you know. I'm just saying that means
that's real. That's
really
real.
don't go to church.
Some people actually have more friends on Facebook than in real life.
And these people don't even know you. They're just trolling. I
would say maybe 10% of the people
too high of a number.
I have friends are maybe people I actually know and met before.
I know at least 65% of the people in my phone. I know them.
Okay.
In your phone, but on Facebook.
Facebook, social media.
No, Facebook. I don't. I mean, no.
Yeah,
I mean, I
just. You
just
have fans.
I don't.
Allegedly.
I don't really. I don't really. I don't even really communicate with my family on Facebook like that.
Right.
They communicate a lot. I don't do that.
Does your dad? I mean, because
my dad's
he's
on Facebook. He's active. My sister's always on there.
One time, because he's on my other Facebook account, and I posted something, and then he posted a comment, and then another older woman that I know posted a comment, and I was like, oh, they kind of was like flirting with each other.
You wear?
My dad follows my kids on Twitter and Instagram. I mean,
why? What's wrong with that?
He's 70 plus.
Pops is cool as hell.
Man, look, he's
been waiting on technology all his life. He got it.
Yeah.
Had these damn kids.
And to be fair to other people who are under 35, that's who they are.
Being fair to them?
Yeah, that's who that's
their world.
That's their world.
No, it's the world.
In a man's world.
Because everybody tweets and
not everybody.
Yes,
not
most
everybody.
will. Yeah, a lot of people do.
It's
millions.
Just some people. It's in the way of living real life right now.
I stand by that.
And I feel bad for the young man, and there was a young girl that committed suicide live on Facebook. And see, my thing is, they're able to get all that stuff ready and then kill themselves. That's interesting to me, that they could set all this up. They're able to comprehend all this and set everything up, set up the phone, set up the Facebook Live, push the button.
I have all this.
And then
at my disposal.
Commit suicide.
Yeah.
I mean, that means
that's the ultimate attention.
Yes, that means nobody's coming to visit them. And then afterwards
you visit my page.
That's what I'm saying. In real life, who's touching them in real life? I mean, I've been depressed and depression.
That has to be the craziest thing to kill yourself live. And
my question is, when
you
do that,
your friends and your family watching,
who comes over and then cuts it off? Does it cut off automatically? I mean,
it's a nice camera.
Yeah, I mean, who comes over? Who says, "Oh, such just killed himself. I got to go over to the house now. Yeah, I got to go over and cut him off." Or do you run out of data?
Or does anybody, because is there any conversation before you do it, and then you can call the police or something before they actually commit the? Yeah,
now see, this is what my muse would say. Okay. That the police are tying into everything now, and every camera's on
live.
And now it's going to come down where the police are going to see you on their live. They're going to check into So they say everybody's watching everybody. So let's just say that, okay? Let's say they say that when you go live on Facebook and all that stuff, someone's monitoring it.
Right.
So that means someone's watching, like, oh, this person could already kill himself. Now, are they obligated to call the police because they know where the person is? They can track them.
I think so, because their cops are tracking down drug dealers, all kind of people on Facebook.
So see, that's the thing. Police are doing way too much work.
And they got like on Facebook, they have where they identify your face. They have that technology on Facebook. Face recognition. They have code words, tags, and hashtags.
It's just. I mean, we're
certain words you can't even look up because it'll send off a red flag or something.
I think we need to get back to just sitting down at dinner and talking.
Can you even remember life before all of this?
I can.
I mean, I'm sure every generation has said that, because I'm sure our parents said that we were on the phones too much and we were on the two-way calling.
They remember the days before rap.
Right. When you used to sit on the porch and talk, or when you said hello to someone. I'm sure the people who were in slavery years later said, I remember when we used to, do certain things. And now, and that's the thing of getting older. I'm wondering what these young people are going to say 20, 30 years from now. Yeah. What are the kids who are 10 and 11 going to be doing in their 30s?
They're going to be doing some new stuff.
I mean, it's. Hey, I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP in a man's world. Tighten up your belts.
Yeah, make the sandwich. Make him a good sandwich. That's where it starts.
Make her a sandwich.
Yeah, almost. That's how you know I'm
slipping. You're in love.
Slipping. Yeah, I'm slipping hard. I left her a note today, this morning.
Handwritten.
Yeah, a little note so she could.
I followed your advice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you told me to send Canoe a card, but I actually sent him a little.
And did he
little gift, a little plant.
Did he reply?
Yes.
What did he say?
He said, "Thanks for making me smile today."
Yeah.
Soft.
That's all it takes, man. When you know somebody's really
is that soft?
No, that's
beautiful.
I mean,
that separates the good from the bad.
Especially when it's unexpected. First thing you know is that they're thinking about you and they're not thinking about somebody else.
Right.
At that moment.
At that moment in time.
At that moment that I was thought of, and whatever else is going on, she took the time to think of me. Mm-hmm. And that makes you want to respond.
You have a call.
Okay, caller.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Dwight Kirkpatrick in Cali.
D!
What up, bearded one?
And Apollo legend.
Hey, man, I was listening to you guys talk earlier. You were talking about how some of these kids doing stupid shit nowadays to get attention and stuff, whether it's faking like they're going to kill themselves and end up really doing it because no one's giving them enough likes or whatever.
Right.
I look at it like this, man. It's Darwinism at its best. The stupid motherfuckers off themselves, so the strong keep going and stuff, And you ever hear that analogy, like say somebody is about to break up, and the girlfriend or even the boyfriend starts saying some shit, baby, if you leave me, I'm going to kill myself.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say Romeo and Juliet, but...
Don't ever correct me on air.
but no, they end up just trying to get that attention from a loved one or something, going overboard, and if they don't get that attention, it's like calling their bluff. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess when they're trying to get that attention on Facebook, no one called their bluff, and they end up offing themselves or whatever. So, if it happens, then it happens. That's the way I look at it.
You ever had that conversation with your son?
What about
life,
white people and black people and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Little by little. I didn't really talk too much about it. Right now, I'm trying to get him out of being lazy. So.
And you know what? See, that's what I'm saying. It's about being appropriate. It's the little things. Mm-hmm. Like you said, okay, the one thing I need to focus on right now with my son is getting him to stop being lazy. And that's a start.
Right.
Because the young boy that killed himself, he had like 3 kids, the young actor.
Oh, yeah.
He's married with 3 kids. How you going to off yourself and leave your kids? That's selfish.
That ain't mine no more.
He's not there to help the kids grow up or to teach them the little lessons.
Yeah, I mean, you really self-absorbed. So how's your family, D?
Oh, everybody's doing good, but check this out, man. My son, I made plans with him. We're supposed to go build some shit at his grandpa's house tomorrow.
The 11-year-old?
Yeah. And his homie came to stay tonight, so they up in the living room playing games and shit. And I told him, I was like, man, I want you to sleep at 10 o'clock. We got to wake up early. So I'm testing him to see if he's actually going to go. So far, he's failed. But I'm going to wake up at like 6 in the morning, and I know they're going to be dead tired. I'm like, hey, y'all did this to yourselves. Lesson learned. Y'all need to get up and handle this business. I told y'all.
Now, are you going to make them breakfast?
Hell no. They just going to wake up and we going to go. We going to do it.
Man, you got to
on an empty stomach?
You got to get him some cereal or something, man.
Come on, dude. You got to get up at 6 and make some breakfast. Let them smell it. Let them want to get up.
Nah, man.
Help them out.
Pop-Tarts. They go get
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. They are on sale.
Yeah.
And that's interesting because I remember when I would put my kids to bed, I would say, and he had friends over, I know y'all not going to go to sleep, but y'all got to have the lights out by 10.
Okay.
And hopefully y'all fall asleep. Because I'm not going to, and Mom used to get mad. Make them go to sleep. You going to make them go to sleep.
What is that?
You the one invited the little boy over.
Giving them a little test, though, because, it's like trying to teach them responsibility. We made plans. You got to stick to it.
Oh, man, come on. Kids are built
to... If you want to go off on the deep end and mess up those plans, you're going to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. D, as a parent, and most parents who...
Yeah, you was 11 at once.
Yeah, they're going to fail the test. You know darn well that they're not going to go to sleep, and because their brain is not even thinking that way about
Saturday.
Tomorrow. I mean, how many times you done hit that snooze button before you had to get up, and finally you roll up and like, I should have got up 10 minutes earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Well, they got to learn sooner or later. This is just a little rough love because nowadays kids, as far as I'm concerned, they're too spoiled. So someone got to figure some way get into them without me putting my foot in his ass.
No, you're right. That's why.
Well, let's do this. If they don't get up, could you Facebook Live you whooping their ass?
Nah, Peter,
we need some likes.
I ain't trying to get locked up, man. It's like see that shit that I got motherfuckers picking down my door talking about bad parenting. I'm not gonna do that.
But good for you because we do need
for sure.
We do need men and dads doing that because that's how the boys learn lessons and girls. Because mamas are mamas and daddies is daddies. Yeah. So much respect to you, T. Enjoy the Super Bowl, man. Who you got?
Shit, man, I'm going NFC. I'm going Falcons because my Cowboys didn't get in.
Man, let's hang up on them right now, please. Hang up on them right now. All right, man. Much respect. Peace.
DK, an Apollo legend.
So that's interesting. That's the thing. We need more lessons just to help young men just overcome and dig deep.
The jewels is they're few and far between.
Because that's separate. It's a thin line between life and death when you learn certain lessons to dig deep. Because everybody gets frustrated. Everybody goes through some sort of depression. Everybody feels like they got to get up and dust themselves off when they get knocked down. And it's like they say, it's not that you get knocked down, it's that you get yourself back up. And I think a lot of these young, especially men, young boys just don't know how to, get up after they get knocked down. They lay there. They don't bounce back up. And that was one of the consistent lessons that we learned. If you're over 35, that you learned growing up was getting back up.
I would say this, for that to be a valuable lesson to anybody is like you have to have the range to fall. You can't be in a narrow box and fall because you're not really.
That's a good point. That's a strong point.
You're not going anywhere.
And just keep in mind, there were very few things that we could do growing up laying down.
Right.
You had to be up on your feet and be active. Now kids have a whole play date of laying down.
Yeah.
We had to be upright and on 2 feet and functioning and moving to enjoy our lives.
Everything is comfortable now. You got the little fridge, you got your little microwave. You ain't got to go nowhere.
You got kids who say things like, "This is my chair."
Right.
I don't think I ever said that till I was grown and married. "This is my chair." "Oh, this is your chair."
Right.
They owning stuff, and then parents will say that. "That's his chair. That's his space. Let him have that." Excuse me? I'm doing it to you.
Right. Oh.
And you got to.
Oh, wow.
That's really when you know.
Well, maybe not that good.
Yeah, it's not. That's the first thing you learn is how good you doing it when she starts making the kids say, hey, he's coming over. Give him that plate. Move up. That's his space. That's the first thing you do as a man. You start clearing space.
Right.
This is my space now. And that's why a lot of kids don't like stepdaddies.
Yeah, because the male lions, they will eat the young to start it all over again.
That's what I'm saying. But, it's just.
Yeah.
So shout out to those people who just, life is.
Let's talk about it.
Life is no joke. And life is.
Let's talk about it.
That's why they have things about reproduction. That's why we keep creating. Because if you can't hang.
But then what was the was it an executive order that was signed about women in their bodies or something? And
I think
now
so.
women getting IUDs and all this stuff. What is all that about?
You mean with Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. You know what? I used to be really on the news and politics, but I was just so. I don't want to use the word defeated, but I just right now.
You see the evil circle.
Yeah, I just want to focus on something else.
I'm with you.
You know and the whole CNN makes everything a docudrama, and and Fox is just lying.
Right.
Or actually telling their side of the story. I say that's how I say
Media
it.
conglomerate.
They're telling their side of the story. But one side of the story that I enjoyed, and I'm sure a lot of others out there had the pleasure of watching. You on your phone?
Sorry.
Sorry, as long as it's
And it cuts like a knife.
New Edition, the miniseries.
And
you weren't in this one.
No, I wasn't in this. Buddy Lewis was in it.
I heard. A lot of people were in it.
A lot of it. Faison Love.
Yeah.
Wasn't
he's
Tank
big.
in it,
He's
too?
big. Yeah, Tank was in it too long.
Really?
Tank was in it too long.
Really?
Really too long.
He's a singer.
Tank was in it too long. Very too long. Tank was in it too long. And one of the things I'm going to say, first and foremost, I totally enjoyed it.
Okay.
I totally enjoyed all 3 days. The guys that played the New
Well,
Edition.
I've been hearing a lot of criticism because of the commercials.
Oh, way too many commercials. It was really BET commercials, then New Edition movie.
The movie was a commercial.
Yeah, the movie was a commercial. The casting I thought was great. Except,
Spot on?
No.
Well, you'll find a flaw.
The problems I had in casting was the girls.
What's wrong with
The girls,
You
the
would
fans.
say that.
The girls in the crowd.
You like the girls in the
They
crowd?
were all too old and too greasy. They just could not. That cat.
Why do they have to be greasy?
They call that the extra casting.
Extra.
They
casting.
were really bad. They
Okay.
just didn't. It just didn't. They didn't connect with
They
me.
didn't gel.
I didn't believe any of them. The guy that played Payne, what's his name? The first manager. He's
Maurice Starr?
Payne?
no,
Maurice.
not Maurice Starr. That was Faison. He's just way too big. He's a heart attack waiting to happen.
Oh my God.
He's
Really,
way-
LD?
and I'm not even. I used to be scared of Faison, but he's so big now. I'm not even threatened by him.
You see scared of Faison?
A little bit because he looked like he could throw, but now he's so fat and so out of shape. It's embarrassing.
You can get him now.
It's embarrassing. I would tag him up or just drop a Snickers
Hilarious.
because he's
Make
going
a
to eat
decision.
it. Yeah. Woodbine is his name. The other one.
Bo King.
No, not Bo Keem. No, it's the other one that was.
Was the
in-
manager
Yeah.
before Maurice Starr?
Yeah, the first one they went to. He wasn't. He was.
We don't have our fact
He's
freedom.
he's a better actor than he portrayed.
Okay.
I don't. I think he walked through it. I didn't think he gave a.
Oh, he didn't act.
Yeah, he's
just-
10 times better actor than what he portrayed
Okay.
over the past 3 days. I didn't.
So you thought he probably was beneath or below the?
I don't know what
above the
happened.
project?
Maybe he was going through something. Maybe
Okay.
he was busy, but
Wasn't
he
committed.
wasn't focused.
So he probably was.
Dwayne Martin, just bad hair.
Okay.
Just bad hair.
Who did he play?
He played Tank's assistant, or he was just bad hair. Michael Rappaport was bad,
What?
just so bad. Just played a bad Jewish guy.
Okay.
Just really, he was.
Okay.
It was like he gave a poor man's rendition of Dan Aykroyd in the James Brown movie.
Oh wow.
Because Dan Aykroyd was great.
Right.
Michael Rappaport was really. It was like none
Other
of them.
side.
I don't know if they just didn't like the director or didn't listen to him.
There was some
but
type of
their
friction there.
performances were horrible.
Okay.
Dwayne Martin just, I don't know what was going on with him. I don't know if he's still jealous of Tisha Campbell, but he just didn't.
Why are you giving out inside
I
information?
just did not do well for me. I thought all the New Edition guys were great.
Okay.
The little boy who played Bobby Brown, the young Bobby Brown,
Mm-hmm.
was really good, but he was not good looking. I don't want to.
He didn't do it for you?
Oh, he was an ugly
do
little
it
baby.
for you.
He was a ugly little kid.
Yeah,
But he was good.
really?
Now he was good, and I know I'm not supposed to talk about kids and their looks.
Right. How could you do that?
But back
His
in
parents-
the day, New Edition was.
And they cast that boy correctly because he was. I mean, his parents did not have a good night when they.
Oh wow.
They never thought he was going to be. He was, but he was
Wow.
good. They were all good.
Put that on your bio.
Yeah, that was. He was. If you're looking for an ugly boy, that
Wow.
boy, he's.
Oh my goodness.
That could be the name of his next movie, The Ugly Boy, because he was a
rated R.
He was a ugly. He didn't have one cute moment in the movie.
Damn, not one?
One, not
cute?
one.
Cute moment.
I mean, cute, handsome. I mean, whatever you want to call it.
Did they catch him in the right light at all?
No, they just. I'm sure casting was like,
whoa.
Hey man, that's he's not going to sell. He can't even sell chocolates.
Oh wow.
But I know that's wrong of me. But I don't care what y'all say.
That
was.
Wait a minute, that come from the dark ages. What you just said.
Hey man, that boy was rough looking, man. That boy was. Woo. I'm sure. Hey, look.
That's wrong.
It was hard to sing "Happy Birthday" to that boy. I know I'm wrong, but hey.
Did you make a wish? Did you make a wish? You want to be cute?
Kid was woo, woo, woo.
Hard sell.
The one that everyone keeps talking about is the Michael. No, who was the one that Ricky Bell?
Ricky Bell.
The guy that played Ricky Bell. Everyone's kept saying he looked like Sammy Davis Jr.
That's what they did.
He did. He did look like. I was trying to figure out what I saw him in before, but and everybody kept talking about how it made them cry at the end in the third one.
Why?
It was kind of dramatic, a little over dramatic, I mean, but it's like they did not cast every girlfriend or wife had to be light skinned and I guess kind of cute. They didn't cast.
That's for TV.
Yeah, I guess. But see, that's what I'm saying.
They look like video girls.
But they just got a star on the Walk.
Yeah, congratulations.
No, Walk of Fame.
They've been through it. They were a group that everybody
and still
loved.
Going strong.
Yeah, everybody loved them. They were good. They were. My son loved it. It's they cross generations. But, woo,
casting
that little Bobby Brown boy, and all the videos that they had, the video girls were so old looking. You
didn't get it?
I didn't get that. But Terry Jam and who was it?
Jimmy Jam.
Oh, Terry. But poor casting. They
didn't look at them.
They shouldn't have never showed them. They should have stayed in silhouette the whole time.
Wow.
With the hat and the. I mean, they were so bad.
They worked on their albums.
Yeah, they did a lot.
New Edition also has a new album out.
Yeah, they kept advertising all that, but Tank was poor Tank. Too many scenes.
I didn't get to see it. Who did Tank actually play?
Gerald Busby or somebody. And then what really totally got me, and I like this guy. He's in charge of BET. I forgot his title.
Robert Johnson?
No, the one guy that's in charge of BET.
Oh, Steve.
Yes, and he made a cameo.
Oh, hilarious!
And it was so bad. It was so bad.
Wow.
They should have said, "Listen, man, we know it's on your network, but he should at least, if he had a son, he should have cast his son." But
I feel you.
I didn't get nothing. It was, I get nothing from him. I do nothing. I do nothing. That shout out to somebody that know nothing. I do nothing. I say nothing. I don't know nothing. But I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
And we're at Morris Media Studios. John Lemon, wherever you are, hope you're cool.
He mad at you.
He must be mad at everybody because he didn't show up to Marv's show either.
But he's not. We've known each other so long. We don't get mad at each other.
I know. You know what? I had to cut a friend off last year that I'd known a long time because...
Dishes?
No. Female. And... we've been friends over 20 years, but I just always felt like this tension, this envy, this.
Oh wow!
So what's the straw? What's that saying?
What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Right.
Is that I reached out to her just to check on her, see how she's doing because I hadn't talked to her in a while.
Now what's a while?
Maybe
3 years.
No, not that long. Maybe about a month or so.
Okay.
And so I noticed that her text messages were bouncing back, so I figured maybe she got a new number or something. So I hit her on Facebook like, yo, I'm trying to reach you, see how you doing or whatever. You get a new number? She goes, oh, well, yeah, but I'll give it to you over the weekend. Right now I'm hanging out with some friends and we're at the beach. She just wrote like this long paragraph about being with her close friend, whatever.
That really gets on me.
So I can give a fuck, to be honest. I'm not like most women. So I was like, she wrote all that, but she couldn't just give me the number. Just say, here's my number. Like, okay, so the weekend comes, she doesn't send her number. A week goes by, and I hit her up again, and I go, oh, so it takes you a week to give me the number.
With your close friends.
Right. So she goes on again about how, oh, my number's still the same. I just got a new phone, but right now I've been hanging with friends. She bought that up.
Remind you,
and
baby.
I said, you know what? I didn't even respond to that. I just said, I'm too old for these kind of silly games. And so I just cut her off.
Now, here's the interesting thing.
What's the interesting thing?
You said you had cut her off. She had already cut you off.
Pretty much.
So but see, that's how some people are. Not you, but some people are like, I'm gonna cut her off because this person is doing well and in her business. Now, what business is she in?
She's in a cut off business.
Education.
Huh? Okay. Oh. Them educators are interesting. They're weird. Them educators are weird. They're so unhappy. Yeah. A lot of educators are so unhappy.
That's true.
And they're so big and out of shape.
Is she big and out of shape?
She big and out of shape?
No.
Is she slim and skinny?
No, she has a nice shape.
Okay.
How nice.
She married?
No.
How is she over 40?
Yes.
It's a lot of unhappy women.
She got green eyes?
Over 50.
Yeah, it's a lot of unhappy. And, does she know you're in a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's.
She doesn't have one. She's hanging out with close friends.
Yeah, she's hanging out. And that's the problem.
At the beach.
And that's the thing. Other women, a lot of women hang out with other miserable women.
That's a fraternity.
Yeah.
I just felt like that's it. That was just like too much. Like some other things that happened in the past that I forgave, and I just said that I just don't.
No
That's
more.
no honor in my life anymore.
Yeah. See, men are different with that because we already know who our bulls are.
Right.
We know who our bulls are. We know about life. So we don't, it's like if I don't see somebody, then when I see them, you take it for what it's worth. How you been? What's up?
Right.
And then you keep it moving. You might check on. It's a couple of close friends I check up on, but basically, when you're a grown man, you're living life. Right. You're trying to take care of your immediate family.
Right, and that's how I am, and I find that. Right, since the past 3 years, I've been totally focused on this place here. Right. And I post. That's the other thing about posting on social media is people watch your life, and if they're not living their dream or they're not living the life they want to live, they kind of sit back and, I don't know, I think hate on you a little bit.
Well, no, they
a lot of it.
So much. I think it's more so that they hate on themselves. And that's why they can't get outside of themselves. They have to have someone to blame, and you're that person that they, feel like you're in their way, you're doing better, and you're, So people are just full of self-absorbed hate right now.
Because I had,
good point.
Like I'm with you. A lot of personal things I don't like to post on Facebook. Like my dad has been sick. Mm-hmm. I didn't call in the prayer warriors or let anybody know. I'm private like that. I just feel like that's because I don't really like seeing those type of posts either, and I don't want to be one of those type of posters. Mm-hmm. So on my dad's birthday, which was last week, I just posted pictures of him on the radio, having coffee, just good pictures of him. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday. And so my sister post, happy birthday, I'm heartbroken, just all this doom and gloom pretty much.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
And so my dad, everybody was posting happy birthday. My dad did post a picture of himself in the hospital, and he lost weight and, Mm-hmm. But I'm the one that's here and sees him. So I know that he's making progress. Correct. He's getting better and whatever. So I post on her thing because she's like, I'm heartbroken. And so I post, there's no need to be heartbroken. Dad's making progress. He's, he's up and getting around better now. And, so let's try hopeful, grateful, Mm-hmm. And she deleted me.
Do you ever interrupt my flow?
Don't ever interrupt my pity.
Yes, right. I want the pity. I want people to just respond, and that's
Yo, my man.
That's exactly what we were saying about how people need that.
Yeah.
They need people to respond to them because there are not enough people in their real life responding. Because it is kind of difficult to verbalize that live, in mixed company, because people are living their lives. They really just, if you're sitting around a group of people at a club or at a kickback, and then you going to say, well, my dad's got that. People are like, hey, I ain't really feeling that. I mean, I know you, baby, and I hope your dad's doing well. The
response is quick.
But you bringing the whole party down, and it seems like the best way people feel they can do that is through social media.
I can go home in the privacy of my own little office.
And make everyone else now come to me.
Suck all the energy out the room.
And come to me and say, hey, I'm sorry, I feel your love. I'll say a prayer for you. I'm thinking about you. That's what they want. They want to feel like people are thinking about them.
Nope. I delete this bitch.
Yeah, she straight deleted me. And so I saw that people had made replies to my comment, like they were relieved that my dad isn't bad as the post
doom and gloom,
right? And so she deleted. So I came back and I was like, well, why did you delete my comment?
How did you get back to from the delete?
No, she didn't delete me. She deleted my comment.
Oh, so you can see when someone deletes your comment?
Yes.
It ain't there no more.
It's not there anymore because somebody replied and I was looking for what somebody said on the reply and it was gone. So I hit it and said, well, what happened to my comment? And then she put question mark, question mark, question mark. I said, oh, it's a mystery. So,
I don't know how that one got deleted.
And you know what? Not only that, a few other things my sister did. And I love my sister. I'm the oldest in my family. And on Father's Day, there was a picture that me, her, and my dad took. She crops me out of the picture.
Okay, when are you going to stop loving her? When?
Yeah, that's kind of...
And then, on my birthday last year, didn't call me. She's the type to be posting balloons and shit on people's pages.
Not on your day.
She not one single post. I said, wow.
Wow.
And I'm just being me.
When you going to stop loving her?
Never. Wow. But I don't know. I just think it's sad that your own siblings...
Self-sadness, I would call it.
When feel some kind of way about you. I just think that's messed up.
Yeah, but we know each other.
Family.
Yeah, family is,
it's difficult.
We know how crazy we are. We know how, we know how hard we work. We know how hard we don't work, and
we know.
It's easier to go after someone that loves you than it is someone that you don't think loves you.
Right. See, you say, I will never stop loving her. She gonna love me no matter what I do.
Right.
She
knows, and she knows how to push your buttons.
Right.
And that's the beauty of being a man.
Well, the beauty of Facebook, you can delete a nigga.
And you got deleted.
And she got deleted.
What?
I said, oh, I don't want to upset her as she views my fabulous life.
Hilarious. That's sister rivalry, boy.
You're going to get stabbed this summer.
And that's the thing. The sibling rivalry is real.
It's real.
I mean, it is real.
Do you have siblings, Lou?
Yeah, I got an older sister and a younger sister and a younger brother.
Yeah.
But I don't.
How do you get along with them?
Oh, we all love each other.
I love, like, my brothers. Oh man,
I would
we
go to jail. I would die for them. I love.
We
my
truly
brothers.
get along because we're not in the same states.
Right.
So when you're 3,000 miles away.
What about growing up?
Oh, growing up, yeah. We grew up in a different time when we all had things to do. We all had our own friends, our own zone, and then our parents, and then. We had to, it was mandated that you love your family and your sisters. It was a mandate. It wasn't like now where other people can come in and hate on your family. You could talk about your brother and sister like nobody else, but nobody else could.
Correct.
So we knew it was us four.
Galvanized.
Yeah, because us four, had Christmas, Thanksgiving, went hungry.
Right.
It was us. It wasn't nobody. We had
one slice of white bread.
Yeah,
left.
we had cousins and aunts, and it was more of a family unit.
Right.
So all that mess got taken care of in house.
Right.
Your auntie straightened you out if you acted too rude to your brother or sister.
Yeah.
Or your uncle told you better look out for your sister and not do that. You better not let somebody do that. So we had checkpoints.
Let me ask you this. Okay, you, Fat Paul, Peanut, and Boogie, coming up, going out. You guys ever went out on the town and you might have just seen one of your sisters out somewhere at another event or in passing?
Yeah. And right away, you all go love her, check on her. You okay? You good? Who you with? All that got stepped to.
Now, the reason why I'm saying that because I see the guy, he saw his sister across the street and didn't even speak to her.
What? See, I can't.
I'm like, you ain't gonna speak to your own sister?
Man, that's how these young people roll to where they'll go speak to somebody that's supposedly their friend before they will their sibling.
That's why I said that.
That's amazing to me.
That's the climate now.
Yes. That they'll let somebody get over on them. Well, man, she deserved that, man. That's what he get. Yeah. That's how he. What? That's your blood.
And a lot of older sisters said it to the younger, like, "Wait, didn't nobody tell me?" And they just let them just.
Oh my God, isn't that
fall off the cliff? That's crazy.
That's because we're so.
Wait a minute, where's that guidance at?
We're so self-absorbed, man. Hey, lessons learned. These people are not getting the lessons that we got. And some of them are, getting lessons that we wish we could have had outside. But the true lessons we had was family, respect, love, and man, please. People check their phone before they check on their brothers and sisters. I got to check on my phone. Okay. We'll be back. I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Man Show. We'll be back. Thanks for listening. We're coming back. I got to go to the bathroom. Yo. Oh, hey, we're back. I just tried to call Jeff. He sent me the voicemail. Oh, well.
Not as popular as you thought you were.
Hey, And what's funny? You can always tell when people send you the voicemail.
You can tell?
Yeah, because it goes right there. Normally, I don't know. Back in the day, call ID. I've been craving some chili. I know that.
What kind? Homemade or?
Yeah. It was so funny because I was telling Code 3, I was like, hey, I want some chili. And
was that a hint?
Yeah, and she's, a woman struggles cooking certain things when they say, well, we should do it together. Okay, all right. I know what
I'm going to watch
means.
you.
Yeah, I know what that means, do it together.
Are you a chili con carne guy? Or what kind of chili are you got a guy?
See, my mom had a recipe. I ended up calling my mom and getting her recipe.
Oh, wow.
So, I was just I've been because it's been cold out.
Right.
So I've just been craving some chili, and so.
For those who don't know, we've had some serious rain out here for the last flooding and everything.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to make some this weekend.
Kidney beans and all that.
Yeah, that's what my mom had. She had
chunk meat or ground round with you.
She has
kind of meat.
Saute the onions, bell peppers, and garlic in oil, and add turkey ground. Drain all oil off, and lots of chili seasoning and 2 cans of tomato sauce, which might be tough for me.
Paste.
It says tomato sauce. Simmer for 30 minutes. Add cooked or canned pinto beans and kidney beans. Last 10 minutes, add more chili powder and sugar.
I want to say to that, too, because when you were talking about that thing with the tomatoes and all that, I don't think that's good for us.
Tomatoes?
Yeah.
I know.
That acid reflux.
That's why I know. That's why I can't deal with the.
So you get that in the middle of the night where you throw up in your mouth in your sleep?
Well, I don't throw up in my mouth.
I mean, you don't get that stomach.
Yeah, I know. I tried to stay away from, like, I used to love spaghetti. I make a decent spaghetti, but
But do you know what they say was a good remedy for that? You got to get some Montesino cherries. That settles the acid from the tomatoes.
Is that a different kind of cherries than regular
Mendocino.
cherries? Okay.
That's the ones they have at the bar. They just like the ones at the bars. Those are Mendocino cherries.
Oh, like a cherry on top.
Yeah.
Like
the Mendocino cherries.
Oh,
yeah.
the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay, because I've been.
That'll settle your stomach from tomato acid.
All right. Jeff says I'm good. He just texted me back.
Oh, okay. Good.
I should say, well, then why aren't you at the show? Then why aren't you? Why Aren't you
Does he have Facebook Live?
hilarious?
Can we watch him kill himself?
Wow.
I mean, we need some ratings.
Oh my God, that's
He might
funny.
be chilling with his girl or something.
Or dude, you don't know. Just say everything.
That's
You're so
funny.
funny,
He said, "I'm
T.
good."
Thank you, Patty.
Why aren't you? That's cold. Or does he have Facebook Live?
I mean, it's the new craze.
Oh
Get
my
in it.
God, that's funny. I mean, that would, that's got to be crazy to see somebody you know. I mean, I guess
That's weird.
Somebody you don't know, it's got to be crazy too to commit suicide.
But that's like the ones like when people are on those live feeds. You don't know which one is going to go that way. You know what I mean? That's got to be insane for the person watching.
Now it'd be weird, like seeing somebody jump off the building. That'd be cool. I guess I shouldn't.
9/11.
I shouldn't say that.
I wouldn't want to see anything like that.
I'm me.
I don't have
I'm
the
just being
time.
me.
Don't even click on because they alert you when your friends are going live.
I don't give a.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I'm not. I'd rather be watching Law and Order, or Cops. I've been in the Cops lately. The Cops ask
Law
the
and
dumbest
Order is a
questions.
good show to fall asleep on.
Oh my God, it is. It is.
Nice
I'm telling
calming music.
you. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Doesn't alarm you.
And when you hear that, dun, 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 that's when you look up
Dun,
to.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Yeah, and you've been watching too many times.
But you know what I like about late night movies? Because it's like if you want to try yourself, it's like because some of us just fall asleep at 6:30, so we can't go to a movie before 6:30.
Right.
Or it's a wrap. You try to go with them 10 or 11 o'clock shows with a little action or something. You fall asleep, but you don't know. And that music kick on, like, you better watch this scene. You'd have missed everything else.
All right, Jeff says, he got a little attitude.
Ooh.
I'm on my hustle and grind.
Oh.
Oh, excuse us.
All right, excuse us. All right, my fault.
In other words, y'all niggas ain't paying me, so fuck
Yeah.
I'm on my hustle and grind. Punk. He should have just said punk. Sorry.
Y'all sounding like lovers now. So
What?
just leave them alone.
He said. See, that's.
Do you have the Eurythmics?
That's interesting.
Which one? Sweet dreams are made of this.
See, that's interesting because that's where we are now in
As a society. Yes, it
is
was.
that
Yes.
women can do that
All day long.
Can all day
No,
long.
you know what? We had a topic today on the show about men crying,
Oh.
and we were talking about certain incidences when it's cool. Like if you're sitting with your girl watching a tearjerker, Speedy feels like you shouldn't cry in front of your girl. And I was like, I wouldn't look down or think my man is weak because he cried during it.
You laughed. You laughed. You laughed.
I would not. I would think.
You
of,
think it
I
was
wouldn't
tender?
think of him any less.
Then what would you think?
So, what do you think about that, Lewis? About men crying?
I think it's different once you become a father.
Like, well, certain things, like some guys in the chat room were saying, seeing the birth of their child, they cried. Or,
Yeah, it's when you one thing is when you get older and mature, then you understand why you're crying. That's important to understand what's going on, what this emotion is about, because that's really crying is just an emotional reaction to something. When you're younger and you're ignorant, you only cry when you get caught. That's when hard criminals start crying when they get a sentence. Right. So, where,
I want to thank everybody for
right.
coming to court.
Right.
I'm going to be strong and do it.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm ready to go, officer. Wait.
Right.
I got 3 more tears. I want to thank the McDougal family for believing in me.
Right. No, I agree with and then if you've worked hard to achieve something,
Right.
That's that you put in work like athletes and you win, championship and you put in work.
What's an athlete?
I know.
Are they in the Olympics? I don't know.
No one, when you put in work that other people don't see and you've really dug deep and drawn on different emotions,
Wee hours of the morning.
sacrifice. Yeah, that's an emotion that's earned.
Off the grid.
There's certain emotions that are earned. when you.
What about when kids? Because somebody also mentioned that they would cry after they lose a football game.
It's emotional.
Yeah, it's emotional because
basketball game, baseball game, tennis match. It don't matter.
That's what sports, is. It's an emotional journey, and that's why girls handle sports a lot better, winning and losing, than men, because they're more emotionally equipped
or detached.
Correct.
They're not as attached to it.
Yeah, well, I think they're attached. I think that they're more aware of their emotions
but for a
and
lot
why
of them,
they're crying. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, on those same teams, you have the girls who, like you said, are detached, and then you got the ones who are all or nothing.
Right.
So they clash.
Right.
On a team.
Right.
Where guys is like, man, we just ain't gonna play with you. We just gonna get somebody else.
Right. Because the guys who aren't attached, we had that experience. They just don't care. They're not built that way because they have other things that they care about. They're just on the team. Right. And then you got other kids who go crazy, like, man, I'm trying to win this, man. Right. What's wrong with you? Why you not into it? And you weak, man. You hurting us.
Right.
Because the other kid doesn't work as hard. When you work hard, it's just like if you study your behind off and take a test and get an A, you become emotional. Like, man, I did this. This is what I did, and we get. And I think that men, once we sometimes you can get emotional if you actually are taking care of your family and everybody's asleep, and you're just looking at them like, man, I'm look at what I'm doing.
Right.
This is an achievement.
Yeah. And
that's something that society will laugh at you all you want, but that's your journey.
Right.
And I think, Speedy, with the thing with Speedy is Speedy really, how can I say this and be nice?
You can't. You're Lewis Dix.
Speedy is, gosh.
Is he cute?
I would say, and I would say that we probably get an argument if he was here or whatever, but I would say the fact that for somebody that has like 9 or 10 kids like him, just dealing with the fat girls,
really?
and them doing everything for him. He just, he really just hasn't earned it enough to. I could see his attitude that way, because a lot of Speedy didn't really earn things. He wasn't really a true athlete.
A true athlete.
Yeah, to where
or a dancer.
Right.
Wow.
Right. She got jokes.
Oh, you got one on him, huh?
That was a good one. That was a good
Excuse me, guys. I'm about to kick my leg.
It's just, and I really would like to, if I give it thought, what would Speedy cry over? Maybe his relationship with his parents. He loves his mom, but
I think he was pretty upset when his kid's mother died.
Well, death is, come on, that's final.
Yeah.
If you don't cry over that, then you really detached. But as far as, it's...
Because I asked him, did he cry at the birth of his child? He was like, nope.
He had too many. That's what I'm saying. He
became immune.
When you realize that this life is going to be dependent on me, and I'm all in. Mm-hmm. You have to be all in.
That brings tears.
Yeah, you're all in. Right. I'm taking this home. Mm-hmm. When Speedy had a kid, the girl went home and he went home. It's a difference, and it's not just him. It's just a lot of people in this world. It's just that even there are aunties out there who are invested in their nephews because the mother's not. Right. And it tears them up that they have to, there's uncles who are invested because their brother didn't handle his business.
Correct.
So he'll sit there and cry at the graduation because what that kid went through.
Right.
You're like, man, this kid,
man.
This kid, I remember.
Got a story.
This kid wasn't going, this kid was put on the doorstep.
Right.
So I think if there are a lot of people who are detached from, because they're so self-absorbed.
But I want to break down, because we did talk about this in past shows about crime. We said, and you did coin the phrase "man tears."
Right.
It's one at a time. It's not like a ball and out of control situation. It's just something that just overwhelms you in water leaks. Right.
Because even I'm not a crier so much at funerals and stuff when someone dies. Mm-hmm. I'm not a crier. I watched Mark Curry at Ricky's funeral just be way too emotional, which was so fake. He's
an actor.
Oh my God! He's an
actor.
It was so fake.
How you know what was?
Oh,
in
I
that
just
man's
know.
heart?
I know it was fake. I mean,
he's an actor.
Oh, he was. I mean, it was.
He touched himself.
Oh, the timing. Oh, Ricky. Oh my God, Ricky. It was just too much. You know, it was too much. I'm like, Mark, come on, man. That ain't real. You know, so it's just. You know,
I mean, he was taken though, because we texted. He was a little emotional.
Man, that's a guy that was on fire.
Yeah,
Mark's been on fire. When you've been on fire, man. But you know, I mean,
really, LD?
Yeah, did I go there? I went there. I'm so bad.
Too soon.
Hey, man. I mean, it's,
in a man's world.
Hey, I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
I just, you know.
You went there.
Man, you know.
Good for you.
You do what
the relationship must be well. You're so confident.
Things are going well. Things are going well. I'm happy. I'm in a good place.
Good.
You know. We're consistent. I don't see her as much as I'd like to see her. I'm actually.
You don't want to go there?
I'm about a year away.
A year away from popping the question?
Ain't gonna be no popping the question. We're just gonna go do it.
Have sex?
No. I like her a lot, and I realize that I'm good for her, and she's good for me.
You realize that?
And excuse me, and she's a good person. She's so sweet.
Allegedly.
She is. I mean, she got, you know, she. I'm sure she's crazy.
You sure you been with her long enough? You ain't seen a crazy thing?
Oh yeah, she crazy.
She talk to herself when you ain't around?
She's a little too nice.
Too nice.
You know,
okay.
she's got to work on, you know, she's too, you know, she'll ask about my ex. I'm like, be quiet.
Ooh, she's an investigator.
No, she's, you know.
That's an investigator.
How's she
You
doing?
never, ever discuss exes.
Does she need anything? What?
Ever, never.
What? You tripping. You trying too hard. Don't
That's what
try
you told her?
No, not in those words, but you know, I don't like hurting people. She's sensitive too.
Okay.
You say one little thing, I think that's a little fake too, but you know.
You never tested it fully?
No, I believe she's sensitive, but I believe she's also.
Is she sensitive?
I know
to get
she's
you
sensitive, but I know she's also has some real strength because of her job.
The pendulum.
Yeah, I know she can switch on buttons, but I think she's been looking to be loved the right way. So that was the challenge in me convincing her that, hey, you made the right choice.
When you go through a lifetime of not getting or not being treated a certain way, you kind of it takes some getting used to.
That's a hard muscle. You gotta.
Yeah, and that's the thing that she doesn't fully understand how. It's not going to sound right, but how lucky she is.
You're being general.
Yeah, to have someone like me.
I think that's
what?
That's a little self-serving.
It's
no,
true.
I was going to say that's a Taurus thing, I think, attitude.
Yes, it is. I know how.
You guys pride yourself on being a good boyfriend or a good man to your girl.
Or guy.
Right. No, I know I'm.
Right.
I know. No, hilarious. I know I'm good for her, and I know she's.
She's lucky. You said it.
Yeah, she's lucky to have
Damn
me.
it. Stand on it.
Nobody's going to
You're
love.
funny.
And I used to tell my ex that nobody's going to love you the way I love you. And
SOS band.
She's finding
Got
that
that?
out. She's finding that out. And then I tell Code 3 that nobody's gonna love you the way I love you. And you can go ahead and try it.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, Canoe is probably one of the best guys I've dated.
You sure? Top 3?
Yeah.
Who's up there with Herbie Lovebug? Is he up there?
Hey, another thing. Okay, one more thing. And I know this Nikki Pam's in this group, but I wish these people who were Soul Train dancers stopped talking like they were celebrities. Okay. I'm sorry.
Is that on Facebook?
I'm sorry.
Soul Train was everything.
I'm so sorry. You guys didn't.
Soul Train was everything,
They're on
Louis.
TV every week.
They did not.
Yeah.
They did not have their SAG card or their after card. I'm just so tired of these
Is
people.
it true that they got paid fried chicken? That I always used to hear that.
I don't know.
a Subway sandwich.
I don't know, and I know this is up Nikki Pam's lane.
Or a
lane,
Subway
I know
sandwich.
she is going to make her turn her jean jacket inside out. But hey, y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop.
It was the
So are you
biggest thing.
saying Lusky's not a celebrity?
Who is that?
Oh,
He's a celebrity.
Okay, no.
That's Inglewood's finest.
It was the guy, the light-skinned guy, and the Asian girl.
Right.
That was it.
No, and then the guy who wore the mask and all that stuff.
Okay, but you other people, y'all were extras. I'm tired of people. I've read that a few times where...
You done?
I've read it a few times where Nikki Pam has reacted to that or said something about when she was a Soul Train. She was a Soul Train dancer, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, stop.
Allegedly.
Okay, stop. She's more of a celebrity being on the Rollout show than on okay. You cannot have that as your claim.
What is wrong with you tonight?
You just can't have that as your claim to fame. I'm sorry.
Soul Train was huge.
I'm sorry. And what made me bring that up was
why
the Soul Train dancers who I guess slept with New Edition, and someone asked Nikki Pam about it. Mm-hmm. And I said, you know what? I'm going on the show. I'm going to say that. I'm sorry. I can't take it.
You can't take it?
I can't.
It's done?
I can't take that. I'm giving you, the fact that, you know George Lopez.
Okay. Are you giving her that?
Come on. She rides that to the death, man. She knows George Lopez. And who else does she know?
You tell me. You're on Facebook.
I mean, she knows George Lopez and somebody else is her homie. So.
What's wrong with that?
No, I'm just teasing. But she's got to stop.
Speedy's her best friend.
There you go.
That doesn't count for nothing.
There you go. And I guess Speedy slept with the Ronnie DeVoe's mom or whatever. One of the New Edition's mom.
Allegedly.
Right.
I'll just say allegedly.
Yeah. Okay. And you calling that out? I mean, okay. All right.
I mean, some stories just match. They just match at the wrong time for you.
I know. I'm sorry. And I who am I? I did 2 episodes of A Different World. I'm with you.
You did more than that, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be funny.
Your sizzle reel is going to be nice.
But
your sizzle reel. You don't even have to edit because your scenes are just that short.
Fact Frida way downtown, bang.
Let me punch up.
No, don't punch up nothing.
I'm gonna punch up. No, I'm gonna punch up. I was gonna punch.
You
up.
gonna punch up your career?
I was gonna punch up Nikki Pam and Soul Train Dancer. See what comes up. But
really, LD.
I'm sorry. That's so funny.
Well, back then when people were Soul Train dancers, people from all over the country used to watch.
Huge.
So they probably thought those people were.
No, they were. I'm sure they made a lot of people come out to L.A. and fail.
They were the catalysts.
A lot of people came out to California and failed.
It's a trip because for the past, I think, 2 years, Pam has had her birthday at the Soul Train Christmas party. Mm. And they have they had this old couple there, and I go, oh, they must have danced on the first episode.
It was me.
Doing the Charleston.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh,
and they were dressed like that. The guy had a hat with a feather in it, and
that was Chicago.
Was that who it was?
Yeah. No, I'm saying the original show was in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure one of them will get there.
And then they had, they always have like a memorial video of all the Soul Train dancers who have passed.
They go me behind Patrick.
I'm sure one of them will get a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. One of them, somebody's got to.
What about Don Cornelius?
Well, he's the man, Don Cornelius.
It was funny this year because there was so many like lookalikes there. There was Michael Jackson. I made a comment on social media. I go, Michael's here, Prince is here, and somebody else. I said, but where's Nikki Pam? Because she was running late for her own birthday.
Oh my God,
that's funny.
That's funny. People, I mean,
what do you mean?
Even birthdays have become a public thing, display where people are charging people to get in to celebrate their birthday. I mean,
and you know what? That's I'm actually having a birthday party next Thursday. I want to invite you guys to. By the way, I'm gonna text you the invite. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna do some kind of paint and sip party, but I just didn't want to charge my friends to come hang. They would have had to pay for all that, and it's like, I just want people just to come and enjoy themselves. I wish I could have paid for everybody, but you're right. I don't want to do no club and pay to get in. I
don't know. It's to each his own. I'm a low-key birthday guy.
Yeah, I'm low-key too, but this year's a big one for me, so I don't want to just to go.
No, I think women should celebrate their birthdays because women are into that. And the men who want to do that. I think everybody who wants to celebrate should celebrate because life is about celebration.
Yeah, Canoe says he doesn't celebrate holidays or birthdays, but he came over and bought me a few gifts.
Yeah, you want to open this one last.
He was like, I don't celebrate, but I did want to bring you a couple things.
Good. See, that's love. That's love. I mean, that's why, we keep ours simple. Code 3 keeps it simple. That's why I like her. She's low key and she's
low maintenance.
Yeah, she's low maintenance. She's cute though.
Beautiful.
She likes her popcorn though.
I like mine too.
And he bought me a nice brand new shower head that it's like a big rain one.
Oh, good. Now, see, that's a thoughtful gift.
Yeah, and a shower speaker.
So it's obvious he's taking a shower. He didn't like her shower head.
Is that what it means?
That was right. I want a better shower
head. But
hey,
I appreciate it because that shower head has been in my bathroom since the building was
that's
built.
A big thing. Cars, we like a nice, strong
jet stream.
Yeah, jet stream. And, probably just didn't give him good shower head. He wanted another shower head. Did someone called?
Yeah.
Okay. She said that like, yeah. Call her.
Yeah, shalom.
An Apollo legend.
Oh, my man. What up, homie?
What's going on, Lou? I see John Lemon is not with us today. He must be getting his head refurbished.
You didn't say nothing about Fidel Castro.
No. That was funny. That was funny. He called him out on that.
Yo, Lou.
Yo,
you was talking about Nikki Pam, right? I love Nikki Pam, but those jean jackets make me feel like she got a big-ass chocha. You know what I'm saying? I smash girls who wear a lot of jean jackets.
Okay.
And you can put a foot in that motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I being too
No.
disrespectful?
Now, is it a corn on the toe or not?
Yeah. I mean, Nikki Pam seemed like one of those girls, you go to their house and the first thing you smell is like an odor of like a fish food and shit. You know what I mean?
Fish sticks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to comment, but I'm with you.
No comment?
Yeah.
I'm with you. I feel you. No, I feel you.
No, Nikki Pam has a nice apartment.
Yeah, she got a nice apartment, but they gotta be like a Nikki Pam odor. I'm not saying it's bad.
An odor.
Huh?
I'm not saying it's a bad odor.
Right.
Some women got strong ass pheromones.
Right.
No, I'm with him. I agree.
Right.
You look at her and you can say, that's Nikki Pam's here.
It's just like it's like grandma's house, but like mothballs.
Right.
Yeah, it's like if you borrow Nikki Pam's car, you know this is Nikki Pam's car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with
now
you.
Now you got Nikki Pam car odor on you and shit when you go to somebody else's house. You know what I mean?
So that's how the celebrity gets around.
Exactly.
She got that Soul Train odor.
I don't know. George probably did try to smash Nikki. I don't know. If I was George, I would try to smash Nikki.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, look, nigga, you keep bringing niggas over here, you going to get me some pussy. You know? I mean, I'm sorry, Lou. Chocha. I'm sorry.
No, who's George?
Lopez.
Oh, right, George Lopez.
Man.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah. Yo, Lou, man. I was thinking about something because you've been gone for a minute. I don't know if you've been auditioning for the next season of Dancing with the fucking Stars or what. I don't know where the fuck you been. Who the fuck you think you are, Lou?
No.
Who you think you are?
Hey man, I've been, hey, getting
You was a fucking stand-in for Eddie Murphy on Beverly Hills back in the day. Now you think you a celebrity? Who you think you are, Lou? You supposed to be on air every Friday.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll be here from now on.
Cue the pool boy.
Look, Lou, I've been thinking, right? You are basically the black Negro version of Larry David, Lou.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel you, Lou, like, imagine like I'm a Hollywood producer, right? I call you into my office and say, Lou, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Lou. Let me hit this Coke. You want some Coke, Lou? It's Peruvian. You don't want nothing? Cool. All right. Look, Lou, I got an idea. HBO special, okay? Basically, you live your life day to day. We improv. You just complaining about shit and getting into funny situations. What do you think?
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
I mean, it sounds good, but Larry David, Lou, if you really look at Larry David, man, he stole your style, Lou. You know what I mean?
I concur.
Yeah, true.
That's how I look at it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we should definitely do a black version of that. That would be cool.
Nah, that ain't, Lou, you already know that ain't gonna happen because you comfortable and shit. You booed up with Code 3. You ain't going nowhere in life. You gonna be booed up till the day you die. You ain't going nowhere.
Booed up.
He said you ain't going nowhere in life.
Well, let's do
You
that.
ain't going nowhere, Lou.
That's funny.
They gonna offer you a fucking, they be like, Lou, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. And you be like, well, I gotta check in with Code 3 and I already know you ain't going nowhere in life, Lou.
No.
You booed up.
No, Code 3 is always about grinding and keeping it moving. Every morning she gets up.
So if they offer you the Danny Glover story, would you do it? I'm busy with Code 3.
No, I would do it. Code 3 would tell me to do it.
Philly, where's my socks? I can see you right now, Lou.
You're way too funny.
Scotch. You like a Scotch guy?
No. Hey, how's your family?
Yo, Lou, my family is, they everywhere, man, doing everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay attention to them, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's a lie. How's your baby girl? You pay attention to her.
My baby girl, she be chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? She, what was she talking to me about? She was talking to me about some nail polish shit. I said, look, baby girl, Daddy, football about to be on in a minute. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit about that nail polish shit.
Right.
So,
Plum is popular this year. Plum.
Now, how old is she right now? How old is she?
She's 6, Lou. What the fuck is you, a pedophile?
No, I mean, she's in kindergarten.
Well, he did buy a van.
No,
This nigga want to know what school district
No,
motherfucker at.
That means
What kind of candy she like?
No, that means she's in
What time is
kindergarten.
her lunch period?
She's in kindergarten, and you're helping her with her letters and everything.
Where's the teacher's parking lot?
No,
Get this van in here.
no. So you got a big, yeah.
Lou, man. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's cool, man. I tried to talk to her. I said, look, baby girl, you're going to go to college, Spelman or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's insecure right now because she like college? I'm not going to make it college. I said, do you like school? She said, sometimes.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, I'm going to have to keep you off the pole and shit.
Right, yeah, exactly.
No,
You know what
she's
I'm
gonna
saying?
be fine. You're an active dad, so she's gonna be. So you got a big change next year. She's gonna be going to first grade.
No, first grade, Lou. She's going to be going to second.
Oh, okay. So her birthday must be before September.
Yeah, Lou, it's 2017, man. I don't know what the school system was back in 1947 and shit. You know what
Everybody
I'm saying?
just showed up.
Yeah, I know, right? I guess y'all niggas ain't start the first grade till y'all was 10 and shit back in 1947. Goddamn, Lou.
No, it depends.
With a diaper on.
Oh, it depends on when her birthday is. Her birthday evidently is before September.
Do they still
I
have that?
don't know, Lou.
Yeah, because
Lou,
if the
I
birthday's
don't-
after September, then she would start first grade when she's 7.
Got to qualify for the next semester.
Yeah. So.
Yo, all I know is, man, I gotta stay on her ass. You know what I mean? Because my son, he loves school and he loves sports and he's super confident in himself. You know what I mean? You can't tell him shit.
He's the oldest?
Yeah, Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He'll pull his dick out and be like, Dad, my dick bigger than yours. You know what I'm saying? That type of nigga he is. I got a big dick, Daddy. Your shit ain't popping. I'm like, little nigga, I fuck you up. But my daughter, she got like that insecurity, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She be like, people are like, you know, she like, that person's brown skin, that person's dark skin, I'm light skinned and shit. I'm like, nigga, you black, girl. You better stop that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got a nigga nose on you like Lou. You know what I mean?
Swim goggles.
I'm sure.
Word, swim goggles. That's right, Lou. Matter of fact, yo, Lou, y'all got swap meets out there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that's like flea markets on the East Coast, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So I was thinking, right? Me and you, Lou.
You hitting that cocaine again?
Nah, we can do that or after hours, you know what I'm saying? But me and you, Lou, I'm telling you, man, we could open up a booth, right? And start shopping like Louis Dick's African nose art. You know what I'm saying? You know how you ever see African artwork and shit with the the little statues with the big heads and shit? We can have Louis Dick's African nose art.
This dude here,
You know
man.
what I mean?
He's
What
killing
you think, Lou?
Yes, I agree. No, I don't.
What? Lou, you so insecure about your fucking nose, Lou. You can make money with that nose.
Hey, man, you leave my nose alone.
All right, Lou.
We'll call
Look,
this
man,
one the nostril.
Yo, Lou.
Yes.
I'm fucking with you, my nigga. I'm out, man.
All right, man, later. That man there is...
Willie Sweet.
Willie, he is a funny...
Apollo legend.
He is a funny, funny man. He's just...
Man.
I would go to dinner with him. I would go to dinner with him.
Wow.
No, I would like
Just sit in the booth?
No, I'd go to dinner with him and talk and have a drink with him and,
Oh, wow.
and laugh.
You on a date?
No, I mean, I'd hang out with him. He'd make me laugh.
Cool dude.
He reminds me of my boys growing up.
Right.
You know, he no filter, telling the truth.
Right.
I mean, we need more men like him because men now just...
Globally.
Oh, yeah. Men now, so just got 2 or 3 filters on. There's no truth. But, so it is, well, now listen, let's get it clear. Today's the 26th, right? What's today's date?
You're correct.
27th. Yes. It's the 27th,
Yes.
and it is now time for...
Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears. You just gonna delete a bitch post like that? Teeter Sports Ticker.
Hey, now.
Football, amazing.
Not those 2 NFC championship, not the NFC championship game or the AFC championship game. That was not amazing.
Blowouts. Green
Horrible
Bay.
football.
First of all, those Cowboys got took out by Green Bay. How did that happen? Cowboys was a young team and couldn't get it done. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, no, they didn't get blown out. It was a great game. That was the best game.
But I'm saying Aaron Rodgers with what he had.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That hurts.
Them Cowboy fans were hurt.
On the road. You know what I'm saying? That's a big win. You know, my Steelers got handled by...
Man.
Yeah, well, defense was just done. Patriots is a mighty machine, so they moving on, and the Atlanta Falcons are moving on.
They were balling.
They were balling. They put it down.
I'm pulling for Atlanta.
I'm pulling for Atlanta as well.
Tied,
Shout out to all the AT aliens and everybody on the red clay and all that down there.
Yeah, a lot of Falcon fans popped up.
Yeah, real.
There's
some real ones out there though.
Yeah, they've been
down from day one. And Super Bowl, yeah, that's already determined. And we got the Pro Bowl coming up. AFC, NFC, who you going with?
NFC, but they had a dodgeball competition.
Yeah, love.
Jeff Van Gundy had the funniest line. He said, "What they gonna do next? Play hide and seek?"
It's making it more family friendly. So since you said the NFC, you're going for our quarterback that will be playing in the Super Bowl was selected to the Pro Bowl with Matt Ryan of the Falcons, Aaron Rodgers, and Dak Prescott.
So it'll be Dak and Aaron because
Dak and Aaron, yes, he was
busy.
selected. And running backs will be Ezekiel Elliott from the Cowboys, David Johnson from Cardinals. Didn't really see him run that much this year, but that boy, they say he's a bad boy. They're thinking about maybe Tony Romo going over there to the Cardinals. and bagging up over there. That situation, because Dak is going to get paid next season, and those boys can get it going. And Devontae Freeman from the Falcons will be playing in the Super Bowl, but he was selected to the Pro Bowl as well. AFC wide receiver Antonio Brown, our boy from the Steelers, is over there. Man, Amari Cooper from the Raiders, Roll Tide. He's a wide receiver selection. Over there, A.J. Green from the Bengals. That boy is super nice. I don't know when he's going to get out of that slide in Cincinnati. But your quarterbacks over there will be Tom Brady, who's in the Super Bowl. David Carr from the Raiders and Big Ben from the Steelers.
So David Carr, he won't play. He hurt.
He's hurt. Big Ben will have that, and they will pick up some other guys. So notables in that were safety Devin McCourtney. He's playing in the Super Bowl as well, but it was a selection. This is going to be nice to see if they can be down in Houston, so you'll be in the dome. So it's going to be a high scoring game, you think, or
yeah, they don't play no defense.
Right.
They're not trying to get hurt.
But it's what Tom Brady just. I think he's going to show his magic, though. But
you're talking about the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, I thought you meant the Pro Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl is going to be good. Hopefully, it'll be good. You know, and the thing about the Super Bowl now, it's all about
it's the commercials, right?
Women put it together now, so it's like it's.
Well, the guys still barbecue. The guys still do the meat. The women do all the sides and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it's just like you got to sit up and listen to the women talk about the game and
that's what
say the wrong things. It's like just stay in your lane. Go cook. Stop. Stop all these women thinking they know sports.
Does it get into that now?
It's just too much.
Changing of the guard.
That's why I like Code 3. She don't know nothing about sports.
She don't know nothing about that.
She don't know nothing about
In NBA news, James Harden is doing well with the Houston Rockets.
Oh, he's balling.
And they got Dwight Howard out of there. And hot news is Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Him and
thinking about coming.
Phil Jackson is not happy with each other.
Yeah, I heard
now.
they talk about him coming to the Clippers.
Well, initially it was just supposed to be Melo, but I guess Phil trying to save face with New York. I guess he asked for either Chris Paul or Griffin or Jordan in the trade for Melo, not just giving him away, but because he has a no trade clause in his contract, so he can choose where to go. I think it'll be a great fit for him to go to Cleveland. I know the East don't want him in the East no more; they want him out West, but that's a great fit. But they say they don't want to give up Kevin Love for. I don't think who.
That's true. I'm more of a football guy, but basketball playoffs.
I love the basketball. That's what I'm saying. You set that up. You get Melo over there in Cleveland, and now you got a match with Durant over there with Golden State because they're definitely going to be there.
Yeah,
they're going to be there.
Well, that was another example of sorry sports reporting.
Yeah, Cheetah Sports Ticker right there.
Horrible. You need to play Thriller after that. John Lemon, you got some. Oh, he's not here.
It's after midnight.
Yeah, it is. We shout out to Harvard Westlake busting up Loyola. We had a rivalry game tonight. Freshmen lost, but the JV and varsity won.
Who's keeping track of that? It ain't even in my sports ticker.
I know. Sorry about that. That's why I was adding that. Our freshman team is doing well.
Okay.
We hope to end up 20-5. We've lost 5 games and won 16.
So you're trying to make a run.
Yeah, we have 4 games left. Varsity will make the playoffs. JV has only lost 1 game. The reason they lost last week is because 2 of the players got called up to varsity because some varsity players were hurt. So that's how they dropped that game.
Okay.
The bench players didn't step up. Shout out to Coach Steve Moore doing his thing.
Steve Moore.
Arizona State alumni baller. Straight out of the CPT, or at least somewhere.
James Harden is from CPT.
Some neighborhood where you can get shot.
Really? They don't shoot in Philly?
Yeah, they shoot in Philly.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, really?
Now, a lot of us, I don't say you, I'm not right now, but we're becoming very emotional about this Trump thing.
Why is that?
Hey, man, it's this whole thing. As my muse would say, it's already written. They're trying to put this on you to make you feel a certain way and get out of thinking about what you need to think about and accomplishing what you need to accomplish.
Right.
Trying to just throw you off of your game. I say myself, we need to take care of what goes on in-house. Let's build from within.
First.
Educate your children.
first.
Yes, and educate them in different facets as far as academically,
languages,
emotionally, and historically. Because right now, emotionally, we're just so thrown off right now. We're just all over the place.
We're in the disposable age now.
Yeah, I mean these young kids need some serious, consistent love and attention. Stop thinking that you can have these kids function on their own when they're 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 9. I mean, you need to put in physical time. They need to talk with you, be with you, see you laugh, see you just have fun, interact with them. This whole social media, these kids got their heads in their phones.
But I'll say to their defense, it's like, if you want to communicate with me, go on my Facebook Live and talk to me.
No, I'm saying the kids that are in your home. I'm saying the kids that you're raising,
right.
the kids that come out of your womb. Go in their room.
My door's locked.
No, see, first of all, your door shouldn't be locked.
Well,
but have a time where you need to just read to them. Just eat dinner, sit at the dinner table, talk to them.
For what?
Communicate, because because right now we're at a point where we need to weed them off.
I just got my new Xbox. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, then you know what? Then play the Xbox with them, or take them outside, go for a walk. Let them see the real world, a tree.
I am. I'm talking to my man in Zurich right now. I'm online. What are you talking about?
It's too much.
I don't need to talk to you. You're already in the house. I don't need to talk to you.
We're losing the connection, and you people wonder why you can't connect with your kids. It's because your kids see you on your phone all the time.
They're connected to the world.
They see you not paying attention. So why should they pay attention? And then when they embarrass you in public and you need them to pay attention, you go crazy because they're not. Well, you've already set it up. You've taught them. They only can do what they're being taught, what they see.
Allowed.
And they see you paying attention to stuff that just you don't need to be paying attention. They're really yelling at you to pay attention to me.
Attention.
That's what they're asking. They're saying, please notice me. Make me as important as your email.
Always
Make me as important as your text. Mm-hmm. Make me as important as your waxing or your appointment or your,
girls' night out.
Your new boyfriend or your new man or yourself. Can I be important? That's what they're asking.
You used to be.
It's just because you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. Why don't my kids call me? Because they don't know you. They don't know you well enough to call you. They don't know you well enough to think that you're important because you didn't make them important. And stop telling them how much of a sacrifice they are that you're making for them. You had them. Stop putting that on them that you know what it cost me. You know how hard I got to work. Yeah, well, you had me. You laid down and had me. And now that you got to put the work in, you don't want to put the work in.
Not all of them laid down.
Listen. Okay, let me stop.
Almost rain don't make crops.
So true. Listen, we're going to get out of here in a few minutes.
For what?
I hope.
Don't hope. Just say what you want it to be.
I want people to really start caring for one another and loving one another.
Because like you said, they all overwhelmed by this Trump thing, and they just don't know what to do with themselves.
Well, the Trump thing. If you start within your home, because right now we're at a point where.
Well, how do they get off that narrative, LD, of even looking at it, talking about it, feeling it?
Life and death are real. We're losing elders. Day. I mean, Mary Tyler Moore. I mean, 2017 already started.
Yeah.
Mary Tyler Moore and somebody else just dropped.
Yeah. Who was
that?
So
our parents are getting older. And we're losing them. Just spend time. Get out of self. They took care of you when you were younger. It's time for you to, you siblings to stop fighting one another and give mom and dad a hug and just, let them know you love them. We just got to start giving back. We just got to build each other up.
I'll say that to your point.
Stop fighting one another.
To the kids and the whole parent situation, a lot of them do wait till it's too late and then it's gone. Because you so, like you said, self-absorbed. So that's just that situation they have to face. Because they're not going to come out of themselves. It's like, you're not going to rehab yourself on your whole mental makeup.
No.
Because you're doing it the right way in your eyes.
Yeah, right now I'm just craving some chili. That's where life is at right now. A nice bowl of chili with some crackers. Oh, yeah.
Cornbread sometimes?
Oh, cornbread. I'll do the Jiffy cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the Jiffy cornbread. Jiffy cornbread. Oh, my God. Jiffy cornbread and some corn and some.
You use buttermilk and all that stuff like that?
No, I can't drink milk. I got to use the lactate milk. But some cornbread, some chili, and then a glass of chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk is still popular? You keeping it alive?
What's the difference between that and, what did you say?
Well, it'll be lactate chocolate milk. She said, She said, shout out to our boy, Jeff, who's not here. He's on his hustle and grind. Shout out to Kilpatrick.
Dwight.
And then the crazy one.
Willie Sweet.
Willie Sweet. You make me laugh. You funny. Shout out to Canoe. Code 3. I like Code 3. She all right.
You like her now?
I like her.
You said in a year.
She snuck up on me.
Oh,
she's
lucky.
It's been a year too. Yeah. We've been kicking it for
She's lucky.
No, I'm lucky.
Oh, now you switching it up.
No, I am. I'm lucky. I mean, it's nothing like a good woman.
Is there any point in time, we saying it's a year now, so that you thought like this could go bad?
No, I mean, no, I did. I've never. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it was a couple times I questioned.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Everybody needs to know that. That's what I'm saying.
I've questioned, should I go forward?
Right.
It's been some hiccups, but I clearly gave it thought.
Stayed the course.
And said, no, the only way this is going to work is if you put work in it, You
got to swim to get there.
So, and it would take something what's the word?
Catastrophic.
Yeah,
or another guy.
To go back. Yeah.
Look at T.O. out there with his shirt off.
That's as you mature, you're never so full of yourself that you don't think that could happen.
Correct.
And if it does, you should know what you're bringing to the table, and well, that's on them. That might be good for her right now, but you're gonna miss me. Mm-hmm. You're gonna, what was that, Lou Rawls?
You'll never find
something.
Another cock like mine. Well, that was the street version.
Yeah. John like mine.
Yeah, John, off my John.
But we'll see.
Love
you
is
guys.
real.
Next week is the.
What is it, LD?
We'll be back next week. For the next couple weeks, we'll be hitting at 9:30.
No, show next week.
Oh,
week after though.
What happened?
It's my birthday weekend.
You didn't get the text?
On the 3rd, there's no show on the 3rd then. No, so we'll be back the 10th, and that's the last day of our season. So it'll be a 9:30 show. Then we'll go back to 9. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate all of you listening. You've been listening to Morris Media's Studios, and this is what's the name of the show?
In a Man's World.
We appreciate y'all listening. You chat room people. Anybody in the chat room?
There's a couple.
Oh, man, because we've been off for a while. How's J. Anthony Brown's show doing?
He hasn't been back since he's talked that mess.
Oh, laid down the gauntlet on you and bailed out.
Yeah, what? I saw Jay not too long ago. I forgot where it was.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. Watch out there.
I heard they had a good weekend this weekend. Lunell's there. And
this coming weekend?
Yeah, J Spot, Hope, and Lunell are hosting a night there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this coming weekend?
Yeah, tonight and tomorrow night.
No, they won't.
Any Soul Train dancers going to be there?
I can't believe that. Yeah, well, I think I'll go see. I want to see Lunell. She makes me laugh. Mm-hmm. Lunell's funny.
I'm going to go see Mary J. and Red and Meth tomorrow.
Who? Mary J. Blige?
Yeah.
Where?
It's a private location.
You didn't see her setting you up for that?
Man. I like Mary J. Blige.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, if I don't know.
Oh man, private location must be nice. All right. Well, If you get 2 tickets, let me know.
Okay.
Oh, she's playing a Powerball on you.
Powerball.
Hey, listen, guys. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it.
All the
We're
time.
out.